on, guys? Back with another video. Welcome to another episode of In the Corner with Aussie. I still got my workout gear from last episode because I shot these back to back. I'm out here grinding. Um, so, for the last year, and I would say the last year and a half, right? For the last year and a half, maybe a little more, there's so many videos about a man should do this, as a man you should do this, as a man you should do this, you shouldn't do this, you should do this, pay for the bill, be a simp, don't be a simp, just a whole bunch of you should, he should, they should nonsense, right? And I'm here to tell you as a man, bro, you should do whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do, man. Because at the end of the day, this is the reality. The world don't care about us as men. They only expect from us. There's no actual care there. People are like, oh, Oz, you sound a little bitter. No, I'm not bitter at all. I just accept it for what it is. See, once you accept something for what it is, whether it rubs you the wrong way or not is irrelevant. It's what it is, right? And the world only cares about dogs, women, and children. And while a part of me thinks that's fucked up, because I do think that's fucked up, because we're human beings too, and I'm not going to go on like an emotional tangent because that's not what this episode is about. But do what you want to do, bro. Shit, if you want to play video games all day, play video games all day. You want to sit on your couch and watch TV and movies all day and stuff your face. If that's what you if that's your true desire, do it. Do it. Take the pressure off, man. Do it. If you want to boss up, boss up. If you want to stay regular, stay regular. If you're okay with living a mediocre life, a regular schmegler, nothing too crazy life, that's fine. If you want to live a badass life where you're driving Lambos, that's also fine. See, there's this stigma that being regular is a bad thing, right? And the reason why there's such this stigma behind it is because it's just pandering. And we all know who you're pandering to, right? Just pandering. You know, because let me tell you, 9 times out of 10, that's why a lot of successful men do what they do. You know, they'll tell you, yeah, I bought stuff for myself. And while I believe some people truly was like, yo, I want a better life for myself. That's awesome. That's awesome. If you want a better life for yourself, that's awesome. If you don't want a better life for yourself and you're comfortable where you're at, that's also awesome too. Because who am I or any other influencer or content creator to tell you that as a man, what you're doing with your life that they have no control over, right? They're not paying your bills. They're not helping you in your life and your everyday stresses and your everyday trials and tribulations, right? Who are they to say you're living a wrong life? Like, think about it. Think about it. Who are they to say, okay, yeah, you're not making 6 figures, so you're not a man. You know how extremely difficult it is to make 6 figures? Getting rich is not easy. It's possible, but it's not easy. It's not easy. It requires a lot of sacrifice. It requires a lot of lack of sleep. You know, some people have diseases where they can't sleep, or they sleep too much, or they fall asleep at random, right? Some of you guys are chronically depressed, right? To the point where the depression is embedded in your DNA, right? And I'm not making excuses for nobody, but I think it's very upsetting, and quite frankly, it pisses me off when I just hear, as a man, you shouldn't do this. As a man, you should do this. As a man, you should do this. Like, fuck appeasing to the world. Fuck that shit. Live your life, because when you die, man. Like, honestly, those people that's going to show up, but you're dead, man. Doesn't matter. Does it really matter? Does it really matter? And I don't mean to come off pessimistic, but I'm just telling the blatant truth here. Doesn't matter. doesn't matter what these people think. It doesn't matter what these women think. If that's your goal, I know there's a lot of men out there that's like, yo, I need to boss my life up so I can fuck these bad bitches. Nigga, fuck these bad bitches. If that's what you want to do, then by all means do it. But are you really doing it for you, or are you pandering? And that's kind of the point of this video. Like, are you doing what you're doing on a daily basis because you want to boss your life up? You want to make sure that you're in a position for you, right? For you. Not so you can fuck this bitch on Instagram that you've been stalking for 2 years. Excuse my French. Are you really doing it for you? You shouldn't be out here pandering to people. And I think it kind of messes with, you know what? I don't even think. I can just see it at like that expectancy of, oh, as a man you should be like, not everybody's chemically inclined, and when I mean chemically I mean in the brain, to do those things that these content creators are preaching, right? Some people are born with the lack of common sense. I truly believe that some people are literally born without common sense, right? So it'll never, some things will just never click for certain guys, for certain people. I know this conversation is more about men, but it's not 100% possible. Think about it. Not everybody can be a CEO because there needs to be workers. So this whole become a boss, open a business, fuck your job type, fuck working a 9 to 5, dude, ain't nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. Because you need a 9 to 5 to start a business. So if somebody's in your ear saying, "Oh, you need to quit your job so you can start a job and all of that," like, nah, man, don't listen to that shit. Now, what I'm not saying don't take the chance on yourself. You should always bet on you, right? You should always bet on you. But the stigma behind it is the problem I have. The stigma as that, oh, like you can't just live your life for the sake of living your life. Honestly, I believe that creates a set of depression in itself. To have to live up to an expectation every single day when life already don't fuck with you. When it's hard as it is, right? Life is hard on everybody. It rains on the just and the unjust. No one is exempt of this life shit. And then to have to deal with society's standards for a man, like who cares about what society thinks? Now, I'm not saying don't be the best version of yourself. I'm not saying that. But if you feel like you are at the best version of yourself right now, that's fine. That's okay. And there's so many people who are saying that's not okay. And what they're saying is not okay. I said that right? Okay. Kind of confused myself there. But point of the story, guys. You know what? Here's a little story from my life. And it kind of goes full circle with the acceptance. But look, man, there was a time in my life where I had thought I had to look like, dress like, act like, you know, I had to walk a certain way, talk a certain way. But then as I got older, I mean, to at least be accepted, but as I got older, I realized that no matter what I do, I'm going to be wrong in somebody's eyes. I'm going to be wrong in somebody's eyes. You could become a millionaire, and literally spend your millions trying to make the world a better place. And somebody's going to ridicule you. Somebody's going to think you're a bad person. Someone's going to make it their life mission to destroy you. So what's the point? There is none, is what I'm saying. So live your life, fellas. Like if you want to, if you're comfortable and okay and proud of where you are today, that's fine. That's fine. If you're comfortable and okay with a little bit of excess weight on yourself and you ain't really tripping off of it, that's fine. Who cares what women think? Who cares what these other men think? Because when you die, you die. When you die, you die. No, so it never really made sense to me to be concerned what to have to live up to this as a man society type of thing. Now, I'm not telling you to not be the best version of yourself, like I said. But if you are either that version and you're wholeheartedly okay with where you're at in life, that's fine. Thanks for being in the corner. It's your boy Ozzy, man. If you liking the content, drop your boy a like. Subscribe to the channel. I'm releasing 3 videos a week, full on grind mode. Also, if you like hiking and traveling, my other channel, Ozzie's View, will be linked in the description below. Love you guys. Stay safe.